Hi everyone, Tiniestofchibis here, and we are back with Twisted Wonderland. And you're being sus, child. Go away. I came into my room to relax. I don't need you in here. You're ruining my presence off. I should have fucking closed that door. What is this long pole looking thing? That's a telescope, a rather old-fashioned one. It looks like the kind that sailors would use in the olden days. Yes, it's popular as a port town souvenir. It doesn't work as well as the modern commercial telescopes, of course. True, modern telescopes and binoculars are technological marvels that even holds true for opera binoculars. They have lenses and layers of coating that provide a clear, illuminated view even when the stage is dark. And since they give you a wide field of view at low magnification, it's easy to take in the whole stage and track the most minor of movements. There are even ones with image stable. I swear to gosh. Go away, cat. Enabling you to enjoy the play without worrying about keeping your hand steady. Not only that, but they come in compact, elegant designs that make them even easier to carry around. You're quite well informed. You almost sound like an expert in the field. Hehe. Well, I do own several pairs. Several? I don't own any old-fashioned types like these, though. The gorgeous design is tasteful in its own right. I'd love to add one of those to my collection. I'll buy it. Thank you for your purchase. One moment, please. I was under the impression one telescope or a pair of binoculars would be enough for anyone, but clearly not in your case. Here you are, sir. Merci. Ooh, they got a can of tuna for sale over there. A whole buttload of them. Canned tuna is actually one of Sunshine Land's specialties. What? It is? Yes, you see, tuna is ordinary can using vegetable oil. But in Sunshine Land, they use olive oils. And in the States, they use water. Because you know what? I'm not going to question the shenanigans that is people's preference. But I believe water is preferred. And then, because I could also use certainly use all. Because then I can drain out the water and give it to my cats. Hence, the tuna ends up taking on some of that rich olive flavor. And when you use that canned tuna in salads or the likes, the olive oil is packed in also double as dressing. Incidentally, we use Sunshine Land tuna for our sandwiches at Monster Lodge. Azul insists no other kind tastes nearly as good. Oh, now I'm more excited to visit. Sounds good to me. I'll buy some to take back with me. Truly a souvenir suited to you, Marshal Pellucci. I need to remember to look that up. I told myself I was going to, but I forgot. Oh, they got tunas in jars too. All of it looks so good. Those are jars of hand-processed high-end tuna. Eesh, it's expensive. I gotta go with quantity over quality. I'll get the regular stuff. Thank you for your purchase. There's so much for sale, it's hard to decide what to buy. It makes me feel like I'm on a treasure hunt. For sure. What kind of neat stuff around here? Check out this bottle. It's got a whole model ship inside. Elia bought me back a ship and a bottle as a souvenir before. Wait a minute. The ship's bigger than the opening to the bottle. Something's fishy here. How'd they manage to squeeze it in? Very observant, Grim. Where does that cat go? There she went. Goodbye. I tricked her into leaving my room, so I could close it up. two smaller ones are not smart enough to figure out how to get in. My bigger cat, she muscles her way in. So, very observant, Grim. The truth is, they put the ship in when it's still a baby and it grows up inside the bottle. Mer, the ship is alive? Of course it isn't. Don't tease him, Jade. They built the model ship inside the bottle. Marsor Lichi. Ugh, I had like a horrible thought right now. I don't know. I'm just gonna. I just had like a. He insert tiny components and assembled them with tweezers. What a hassle. It looks like a full-fledged seafaring vessel. Assembling one would be very laborious task. Ugh. No, I didn't even think about it like the first time I read this. I don't know why it popped into my head. Ugh. No, just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. Couldn't you simply use magic for that? Mages capable of precision needed to assemble such a minute models aren't exactly commonplace. Is that right? I noticed all of the ships in the bottle on sale here are the same model. According to legends, the couple that the forever float ceremony originated from held their wedding on the deck of a ship. The ship design comes up frequently in picture books and other illustrations. It's cute. Yes, and it's amazing that someone could reproduce every detail of this elaborate deck design at such an adorable size. You're gonna buy this too, henchman. It would make an excellent decor for your room. It would embellish the ultramarine city. Alright, let me wrap that up for you. I mean, I never said yes. I mean, I think I did buy it though. Like, I don't want to say what I thought, but years ago, I don't know if it was Tumblr or MySpace or because I know it wasn't Facebook because I never did Facebook. Or DeviantArt or something. I don't know. But I don't. God. Like, and I don't even. It was just. If it was real. And maybe I'm dating. And the fact that I said MySpace also dates me. But. It was some really, like, fucked up stuff. Or I think it's fucked up because it was animal cruelty is what it was. And just thinking about it makes my stomach turn. I suppose the prevalence of horses here is why the shop sells so many horse-related souvenirs. There are photos and illustrations, wood carvings, silver charms. They sell horse tracks as well. Perhaps I'll get something for Silver and Sobek. But what to choose? They got saddles, reins, horseshoes. Roseheart, you're familiar with horseback riding. Which would be your choice? It seems they both hold your horsemanship in high regards. Do they? They're both quite good themselves, though I say I hold my own in their company. A suitable souvenir for equestrians. Perhaps brushes to groom their mounts? Oh, brushes, I see many different kinds here. Which would be the best for them? Let's see. Silver mentioned wanting to put extra effort into hoof care for the next riding competition, in which case he'll probably appreciate one of these brushes with the stiff bristles suited for cleaning hoofs. As for Selbek, he's been wanting a thinning comb, as I recall. Something to help smoothen out his mount's shaggy mane so he can braid it. It's important to ensure the horse looks its best at competitions, and I'm sure Selbek would love it even more if the comb came from you. Fascinating. Your insight has been most helpful. From listening to you speak, I can tell that they both take their club activities quite seriously. It's good to be diligent, to commend them both for their efforts. Commend. Did I say condemned? To commend them both for their efforts. I shall purchase the hoof brush, and this thinning comb. Great choice. I'll bag them up. Now where to next? Hey you. Mwahaha! How do you like my water gun? It startled me. Hey, you can't take your eyes off Grim for a second, can you? Is that a water gun shaped like a fish? Yep, bought it over there. It's the perfect weapon to soak my henchmen with. I see. The place selling them now. In the boat day that the prince and mermaid went on in the legends, there were fish in the cove who circled the ship, spouting seawater like a fountain. Someone made a water gun based on that visual, and it became a tremendous hit. What would you say to use these guns when we give our trials of love tomorrow? Spraying seawater from boats? What a charming little prank. Couldn't you simply use magic to splash water on them without going to all that extra trouble? No. Keeping things playful will add an element of excitement to the ceremony. Indeed, we could also keep our magic in reserves and escalate our way up to that gradually. Oh, really? What an amusing thought. Very well, I shall purchase one of my own. I like that idea as well. Let's all get one. Appreciate you stopping in. I was like, Okay, so 5, 6. This one's 3. Oh, I just realized this is going to be the last episode for December. Which is kind of funny because it's all tropical and we're like, it's weather. Maybe I should have done a harvesting, but whatever. Should have put more chili on there. Everyone, I'll go over there. We're dancing under the tap. Yes, dancing is a celebrated prime time in the Sunshine Lands. This takes me back. I remember seeing people dancing in this plaza like years ago. I was terribly unaccustomed to bipedal walking at the time, so the sight of people dancing so freely on land was positively dazzling to me. That helped motivate me to practice walking. And over time, I gradually mastered not only walking, but running as well. Coming here makes me want to move my body more. On that note, would you all care to join in on the dancing? How would that work? I practice ballroom and party dancing, but they're doing some sort of festival dancing I don't know the steps to. Likewise, actually. No, you shouldn't overthink it. Royal Dragon. Simply have fun dancing to the music as you see fit. The same principle applies to both parties and festivals. Is that right? Today is as good as any to try something new, I suppose. Having fun dancing as I see fit. It's too much of a challenge for me. But they do say when in foreign lands, do it as the locals do. I remember somebody made a comment. I don't know if it was on YouTube or Tumblr where they're like, because it's the saying is do as the Romans do. So. Let's turn that frown of yours upside down. Come along now. Hey. Stop pushing me, Jade. Come on. Let's get to dancing, you. Honestly, I wouldn't want to. Don't worry, I'll lead. No matter how tall you might be, I'll make sure you look good. So fucking easy. I'll be like, no, help me. Look at the way they're dancing. That looks like so much fun. You're right. Want to join in? Oh, everyone's getting into the groove. Mwahaha. I never could imagine this when I was younger. Dancing is delightful. Thank you for making this such a memorable experience, everyone. Yeah, I don't dance in public. I dance in private, not in public. I can't. Like, I like dancing, don't get me wrong. But I really don't dance in public. Gotta make sure I'm not making a mess on my bed with the cucumber. Ah, that was fun. Royals the Dragon, Royals the Rose. You were both fantastic. Huff huff, you think so? I was so focused on hard on coordinating with everyone around me, it was all a blur. I had reservations, but such a lovely dance at such a lively dancing at first, but after trying it, it wasn't so bad after all. It never hurts to try new things. I have one more thing to share with Ilya and the others now. The onlookers were all in a tizzy about Malleus. I could hear them whispering his name. I can see why, considering how elegant and eye-catching his dancing was. You seem to be enjoying yourself as well, Jade. Are you satisfied? Yes, very much so. In fact, what if you mark the occasion by putting on the same dancing class sometime? There is no occasion to mark. Absolutely not. Alas, what a pity. But it's about time we return to the Waff. Well, there. All right, everyone. We're here. Thank you for the ride. Welcome back. Did you enjoy yourselves? I certainly did. The view of the city from the Sea Glass Park was breathtakingly beautiful. The rub we had at Port Plaza Tavern was really good. There was also an intriguing puppet show of a play I would normally never see. It was quite a valuable experience. The dancing was embarrassing, but it was surprisingly fun once I tried it. We also purchased lots of souvenirs. I'm sure Floyd and Ezra will love theirs. I love Lily here. I'm so glad you all had such a grand time. I was quite productive myself. Those practice boats you asked for are ready. Thank you. Shall we start practicing, everyone? Yes, let's. I'll be counting on your guidance, Leech. I want to be able to row faster than I can fly tomorrow. I'll do my best. You'll be using the boats at the pier over there. You got one for each of us? Thank you. Keep at it, Jade. I have no doubt you'll create a truly wonderful forever float. You'll have my full support. Thank you, Mother. I dreamed of this for a long time. I won't let the opportunity you've given me go to waste, rest assured. My, how confident. I can't wait to see what you do. I'll see you later, everyone. Alright, now for a little boat premiere for the uninitiative. Marshal Permit. Oh god, I hate this fucking word. Primeti. Might I take my boat out to view our course? I like to burn the image of this particular location into my memory. Certainly, by all means. Merci. If you excuse me, then. Malleus, Riddle. We'll begin boating practice in a moment. But a word of warning to both of you first. You've grown rather serious all of a sudden. What is it? The sea is a dangerous place. Oh, excuse me. The slightest misstep can lead to terrible accidents, and sometimes those accidents can cost lives. So I expect you both to take these boating lessons seriously and treat them as a matter of life and death. I do want to have a good time with my upperclassmen and classmates, of course, but I say this with your well-being in mind. You must always follow my instructions without question out on the water. All right, I promise I will. When there's potential danger involved, it only makes sense to defer the orders of someone more experienced. Voting as a matter of life and death. I'm not weak like children of men. Children of man. And my boat turning over would hardly be a bother, much less do me any harm. Nevertheless, I'm not taking part in this with anything less than my whole heart. That would be an affront to the ceremony. I shall follow your direction, Leech. Thank you. Then let's begin. One, two, three, 4, 5. Trying to remember where the... Either way, this is the last episode. I don't know if the Twisty Tune is after this one. I'm trying to eat my freaking cucumber, and it is fell off the fork, and it is sliding about. First step into your boats. Remember that? It's wobbling rather wildly. It feels like it might capsize at any moment. When you step in, your weight shifts to one side of the boat, making it prone to rock. The safest thing to do is quickly make your way towards the center of the boat and sit down. Oh, my back. Oh, baby back. I see. So, yes, it stopped rocking now that I'm seated. Keep your legs fully extended along the bottom of the boat, or it can bump into raised knees, obscuring your rowing. Next, take hold of your oars and position them so the blades on the end are submerged. Now, we'll start rowing. Extend your arms, then draw them both back at the same time. As you do, make a semicircle with your oars. Very well, I'll try here. Likewise. Leech, I just went backwards. So did I. That's because you're both sitting backwards. Backwards? Yes. For the correct rowing position, your back needs to face the prow. Your back muscles are what pull the oars. Therefore, your back should be facing forward. You could have told us when we sat down. It would have spared us unnecessary waste of time if you had. You both speak soundly, but as I told you, you must follow my instructions out on the water. Telling me I should have pointed something out sooner is subjective criticism. Could you please refrain from doing that? Leech is right. We wouldn't have learned anything if we keep stopping. We won't learn anything if we keep stopping the training over minor issues. A fair point. Perhaps as an amateur, it wasn't my place to offer criticism. My apologies, Jade. As long as we have an understanding. Back to the lesson. Then turn your backs to face the prow and row again. I feel like a part of this, like to let them go in and make the assumption of spinning right, is actually not a bad way to teach them. Like, hey, wherever you're, if you want to go one way, like when rowing, you need to make sure your back is facing that direction. Like, I honestly think that is actually a good way to teach them, because sometimes people don't learn if you just tell them. Or they might think, or they won't register it. So by having them actually have the effect happen to them, puts in their minds, like, oh, okay. So, because they actually are seeing a physical reaction happening, so it's able to click better and more for them to know, like, okay, so I have to be facing this way to get it to go this way, and this is what happens if I don't. Well, I moved forward this time. Yes, my boat is also advancing. Things are going quite well. Excellent working from both of you. Mally, just splashing quite a bit. Slamming the blade into the water surface like that is a waste of rowing strength. Relaxing at the top of the stroke, and let the oars dip gently back into the water so that it doesn't splash as much. Interesting. I'll try that. Oh, this is much smoother. A clean, quieter stroke makes rowing much easier. How wonderful. Riddle. The trick to rowing is to use your whole upper body, not just your arms. Alright, I'll try. Mallinus, we would also do well to avoid bending your arms too much. I'll try to be more mindful of that. This is going nicely. Now, let me teach you a little boat rowing trick. If you let out a shout with each stroke you make, it helps add more power to your movements, so you can cut through the water even faster. Oh, I understand the idea. What should we shout? Beach, King, Oyster. I think he just has some shouting, like, supposedly in the Japanese. Oh, is something the matter? I think he just has them shouting, like, hus and ha's and shit like that. But I would have to go back and look at the, translation thing. Can't remember her username right now. Or their username, because I don't know if it's a boy or girl. No, I was just bewildered since I've never think to call out anything like that. Those are your directions, says Coach. I have no reason to object. What was the other first? Oh, that was 9, wasn't it? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so this one has 13, so it'll be 4 plus. No, it has 14. So 1. Okay, so that's how it's gonna go. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna actually end this episode here, as you know. So, and I'm gonna go look. Well, I guess it doesn't matter fully right now, but anyway. For now, Tiniestofchibis is signing up.